Coming up to 18 minutes past 9. Yes, we have festivals to the left of us, festivals to the right of us, but at the moment we have the Dunedin Arts Festival, which started yesterday and goes right through until Anzac Day. The festival director is Charlie Unwin. Good morning.
Morena.
Are you happy now that it's up and running?
Yeah, I am actually. It's really good to finally get things going, and it's taken almost 3 years since the last one, so it's been a long time between drinks.
It's been a funny old time though, hasn't it? Because you'll be sitting there going, yes, okay, we can do this. Oh, let's hope there's not another outbreak somewhere.
Yeah. Let's not mention the O word.
Right, fine, jolly good. Orientation week's been and gone though, has it not? Now, a number of events on, and we mentioned one this morning, and this is the St Paul's at 1, and this is interesting in the fact that the curator of the series is a wonderful performer in her own right.
Yes, Annalise, world-renowned soprano. She actually performed in the last St Paul's at 1 series in 2018, and I came down here and thought, well, who better than to curate the series than local, and she knows this world very, very well, and I love the program she's put together. Yeah, started off very well yesterday with Amelia Berry and Terence Dennis, and they were fantastic and just kicked us off to the best start possible.
Indeed. And it's not very often you celebrate a 50th birthday party.
No,
eh?
no. Well, once, probably.
Yes. And this fellow's Stephen DePledge is doing it today.
He is. Stephen's a fantastic pianist, and he has many, many fans, and it's really cool to be able to celebrate his 50th with our audience.
Indeed. Let's have a look at the rest of the performances that are on. Thursday, DSO, Beethoven to Baby. What?
Yes, I know. The DSO is an organisation that that I really wanted to work with. They're so. I just love the DSO, and to be able to do a show called Beethoven to Baby, which is about introducing instruments and music to all sorts of different generations. So from babies to children to teenagers, just get excited by the instruments and the music.
Dunedin Symphony Orchestra, I take it.
Is the DSO, yes.
Yes, indeed. Okay. And then, of course, come Friday, Bridget Douglas and Alistair Fraser.
Yeah.
This is something a bit different too, isn't it?
This is very different, and it's one of the shows I'm most excited about over the entire festival. Alistair is he plays the tangoporo, putata instruments, and he's together with Bridget Douglas, who's the flautist for the NZSO. So these two beautiful instruments will be coming together in the cathedral acoustics, and I'm really, really excited by this one.
And last but not least, the New Zealand String Quartet on Saturday.
Yeah. I like to say they're New Zealand's largest quartet.
Some who are part of it may object to that description, of course.
Yes, they're not by numbers, of course. There's still only 4 of them, but they are New Zealand's most popular quartet.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's really, really cool to be able to work with an organisation like that as well.
Indeed. Successful, perhaps, is a better word than largest.
Yeah. Successful, biggest.
Yes. Whatever. So what else? Now, there's one that we've spoken about. In fact, we had a bit of a yarn to the person who was involved in getting it together. And I've just got to find it. Port Chalmers was the residence of this particular person.
Pixie Williams.
No, it wasn't Pixie Williams. Just talk amongst yourselves and I'll try and figure out which one it was. It's a Maori performance.
Yes, it is Pixie Williams. She was very well known for her hit,
Blue Smoke.
Blue Smoke.
Yes. Carry on. Yes.
So this is a show. Pixie spent a lot of her life in Dunedin, and she's got a fantastic back catalogue of songs that not everyone is aware of. But Ricky Gooch, who is ex-Trinity Roots, also ex-Dunedin, has put together this show celebrating Pixie's life and music. So it'll be her full back catalogue with a superstar band, including Kirsten Torito, Lisa Tomlins, and Rachel Fraser on vocals. And this will be a celebration of Pixie's life.
Indeed. And he was so enthusiastic. You know, sometimes you get those who become immersed in what they are doing, and yes, it's lovely and it's nice to have a talk to you about it, but talk about enthusiasm about the subject. He was over the moon.
Yeah. Ricky's been working on this one for a while now with Pixie's family. Her granddaughter's quite involved in the show as well.
Right. Wairua was the one I was thinking of, though.
Okay, Wairua is... Wairua opened last night. It is a fully immersive experience with telling kaitahu creation stories via dance with some fantastic kaitahu performers, ex-Dunedinites, Louise Portuguese Bryant, Taira Royal, and Paddy Free. A lot of people know Paddy through his band Pitch Black, and so he does the music, and it is really incredible. Yeah, a real experience.
Yes. And this is on at the Mayfair Theatre?
On at the Mayfair Theatre until Friday.
Right, okay. And one of the most brilliant performers that we have in New Zealand is this person that you are going to have, and her name is Tammy Nielsen.
I know, we're so lucky that Tammy decided to immigrate to New Zealand.
Yeah, isn't it? That's such a wonderful thing.
Yeah, so Tammy has put together the show it's called The F Word, and it's about feminism in country music, and it's about how a lot of women performers in country music struggle to get their music on air on country music radio stations, which is how you actually get yourself out there in America, is through the radio stations. It's not through selling CDs or albums or any other way. It is still very much radio driven. And 10% of country radio is by women performers. There's been some amazing performers. So Tammy tackles some of songs like, or songs from artists such as Dolly Parton, Loretta Lynn, Katie Lang, even Beyonce, who has a country song about feminism. Tammy does an amazing job. And there's a performer playing an actress playing a professor who'll give you a short little talk about the particular song, and then Tammy hits it out of the park.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's interesting, that's a whole subject of female performance, though, and as you mentioned, 10%.
Yeah.
In the United States.
It is incredible.
Yeah. And how many are actually in the Grand Ole Opry?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so it is. It's quite shocking to hear some of these stories, but equally amazing is Tammy's voice. She's been described as the best voice, irrespective of genre or geographic location in the world. And this is by I think it was Country Music Magazine in America. So yeah, she is incredible. It's not just for fans of country.
No.
Tammy, I wouldn't really put her as country. She kind of swings between country and soul and funk and all over. She goes all over the place, but she is an incredible performer.
We saw her, now I'm just trying to remember, she opened for one of the big international acts that came to New Zealand here at Forsyth Bar Stadium.
And like I was saying, they should have been opening for her.
Well, well, when we saw her, who is this Tammy Nielsen, of course, because, a name is a name, and then you hear the performer, and that puts a different complexion on the whole thing, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, she grew up as part of a family band in America, Canada to begin with, then America, travelling. It was the Nielsen family band, and they used to support the likes of Johnny Cash and people like Loretta Lynn that she sang with. So she has wonderful history. Her whole family are entertainers.
Indeed. Where do we get programs from? They're still available, I take it.
The programs, well, I hope so. They're in cafes and libraries and anywhere. Hopefully we've got 20,000 of them around the region.
So there's one or two?
Yes.
One or two. Or you can go online to DunedinArtsFestival.co.nz.
Yep. The whole program's on there. You can buy the tickets on there. You can buy the tickets at the Regent Theatre or at DVML as well.
Are you excited?
I'm for the next 20 or so days, I'm going to be in a constant level of excitement, yes.
To see the fruits of your labours, basically, don't you?
Exactly, and then I'll crash in May.
On the 26th, he rested.
Yes, a little bit of a wash-up afterwards, but then I will rest.
Fair enough. Charlie, I thank you for your time. All the best for the festival.
Kia ora, thanks, Owen.